A family says goodbye today to one of the 5 men killed during last week's gas drilling rig explosion.
Hundreds of people paid tribute to young father Matthew Smith today. News on 6's Tess Monty is live on the story in McAlester, where the family says they're focusing on his life, not his death. Tess?
Matthew's funeral service lasted about an hour and a half. Of course, it was emotional. His wife, his brother, and a number of friends got up and shared stories. They talked about the kind, gentle, quiet man who loved the outdoors, hunting and fishing, loved his family, but lived for being a father. Matthew Smith never had to say a word.
That look.
His eyes always did the talking for him, whether bad.
I knew when I was in trouble.
Or good.
And I knew whenever he was happy.
We're proud of you.
That's Matthew's best friend, his brother Brian.
We weren't twins, but we were 8 years apart, but we should have been twins.
His other best friend is his wife of nearly 9 years, Julie.
So amazing. Like, he would just open the doors for me. He would, hold my hand, put his arm around me.
With dark glasses hiding her tears at her husband's funeral, Julie found the strength to stand up and share some of her favorite memories.
He was so proud of that baby boy.
The greatest is from 2016, when Matthew and Julie became mom and dad to little Rhett. The precious last moment they shared together is one Julie will never forget.
He gave Rhett a kiss on the forehead, and then he gave me a kiss on the forehead, and I still can visually see him standing over me as he's, because that was my last memory.
Family was everything to Matthew, his mom says.
Steady and true. You always knew. Even though he didn't say much, you knew what he was thinking.
His family can't imagine life without their rock.
I miss my Matthew very, very much, and I keep thinking that this is all just a big nightmare that's going to end at some point.
The days ahead will be hard, but there's peace, thinking back to Matthew's smile that shined through his eyes and seeing the same in his son. Now, Matthew worked in the oil field for about 6 years, and his family says he just loved his job. So today, of course, was about honoring and paying respects to Matthew, but the family handed out these ribbons for other oil field workers to wear today because they wanted to honor them as well after such a tough week. Reporting live on the scene on the story in McAlester, Tess Monty, News on 6.